Hi students, welcome to the simulation session on electric field and equipotential, right? So we know that whenever there is a charge, it will produce electric field, right? So stationary charge will produce electric field. Let us see that. I keep 1 coulomb of charge here, right? You see, this is the field lines, right? So we know that for a positive charge, it is a positive charge. For positive charge, electric field lines will be going out and it will be a diverging one, right? So, and you see closer to the charge, we have a strong electric field. When you move away, the electric field is gradually decaying. And here it is, the effect of field is very less in this area, whereas here it is very strong because it is closer to the charge. We know that E is equal to q by 4 by epsilon naught r squared. So closer to the charge, that is when the distance between the charge and the observation point is very less, we have a more field. If distance increases like this, what happens? We have less field, right? Okay, now we see that. So direction everywhere it is going out. For it's a positive charge, it is producing radially outward field lines. So all the field lines will be going radially outward. So that's what it happens here, right? Now we see the values of field, right? Okay, now we see the values of field. Okay, right here you see the field is 24.2 volt per meter, right? So it is closer, right? Now you see when I increase the distance from the charge, or when I observe the field point away from the charge, you see the field is gradually reducing. 13.12, 10, 9, 7. When distance increases, the electric field is getting reduced. See 4, 3, 2, 1.9, 1.5, right? So it is gradually decreasing at 1 by r squared rate, right? Because E is inversely proportional to 1 by r squared. So when distance goes further, the effect of electric field is very less, and once it reaches certain value, the value will become 0, closer to 0. You see, like this. Fine. So it won't go to 0. Why? Any guesses? Even if we increase beyond this distance also, it won't go to 0 because electric field will be 0 at only r is infinity, right? Otherwise we will have a very small electric field, but that we don't feel that, but the electric field will be there. So even if I increase beyond hundreds of kilometers also, it won't get reduced. The magnitude will be getting lesser, but it won't become 0. Electric field will be 0 only at infinity from the source. Okay, that is the thing we have to remember. So closer you come closer, the electric field value will increase. If your observation point is closer to the charge, you see the value of electric field is getting increased. You see the arrow mark is telling that the effect is more fine, and you see it's going up. Is it okay? So when you increase the distance, electric field will be having very less. So magnitude is getting reduced, right? You see, that's what that arrow mark indicates. Fine, 4.3 volt per meter. Fine, okay. That's the thing we have to know. Next, we find voltage, right? So that's what here. What is the thing? Fine, okay. Now I measure equipotential, right? So I take this one. Okay. See, let us draw equipotential surface. We know for point charge, equipotential surface is perpendicular to the field lines. So this is field lines, it is normal. You see everywhere, if you measure the potential, it will be same only. Because what is the reason? Even if you measure anywhere here, it is 16 volt. All over the circle, it's a sphere in 3 dimensions. So all over you see it's a circle. We have a potential of 16 volt only, right? So that is the point. Because V is equal to KQ by R. From the distance, from the charge, the observation point everywhere it is same because the radius is same, right? So KQ by R, the distance is same on the every point on the circle. So you see wherever you go, the potential will be 16 volt only. That's why it is called equipotential surface. Okay, now I draw one more equipotent surface. You see here again, you come and see what is the value. So here, right? So let us go closer, right? So okay, now you see everywhere if you go, it is 6 volt only. The potential is 6 volt. Fine, and it is, you see, everywhere it is 6 volt. Similarly, if you go anywhere here over the circle, the potential is 6 volt. This is equipotential surface. Okay, so that's a beauty, right? We know why it is coming like a circle. We know the reason, and moreover, equipotential surface is perpendicular to the what do you call electric field lines, right? That we know already. You see, we will draw one more lines. Okay, where we can draw? Here we draw, right? Here also one more thing. Here we draw. You see, when you move away from the charge, you see the potential is getting reduced because V is equal to KQ by R. When R increases, the potential gets reduced. So that's why it is 3.5 volt here. Here it is 16 volt, right? If you still go closer, you see it is 30.8 volt. Here if you draw, it is 1.5 volt. When distance increases, potential gets reduced, right? So closer, the effect of potential is strong, right? That's what it is, big red lines, right? So this is the way equipotential surface is understood. Okay, fine. Next we see, let me bring okay, let's take here, no problem. Let us bring one more charge here. What happens, you see, that's a beauty. It's like a dipole, right? All the electric field lines are leaving away from the positive charge, and all the lines are coming towards negative charge. We know that for negative charge, electric field lines come inside. For positive charge, they will leave outside. Fine. So that's a beautiful concept. You can consider this a dipole because two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. Right? If you bring closer, it is a perfect dipole. Fine. Okay, that is very, very, very important. Now we see the field lines value. You see here the value is 27.7 volt per meter electric field, right? Here you see this is 40.7 volt per meter in this charge, right? So here you see like this. So everywhere we can find what is the value of electric field lines, right? So you call this a dipole, right? Electric field due to a dipole. So you see if I put direction, you see for positive charge everything is going away. For negative charge it is coming towards them, right? So let's try equipotential surface. Fine. Okay. So if we, okay, sorry. Right, we draw here equipotential surface like this, here we draw here equipotential surface like this, right? So it is 2.4 volt, here it is minus 7.9 volt, right? Why minus? Because V is equal to KQ by R, Q is minus, so it will become minus volt. Fine, okay. If I draw here, you see, here we draw, okay, okay, you see, fine, right? So you see the potential value is getting increased, right? So that we have studied. When we move away from the negative charge, the potential value will increase. When you move away from positive charge, the potential value will decrease, right? That and all we studied in potential. So this is a beautiful concept, right? So that you can learn from here, right? So that's all about this session. I hope you understand the potential concept, equipotential lines, and divergence. You see, it is positive divergence of for positive charge, negative divergence for negative charge, and all, right? So if you have any doubt, please ask me in comment section. I will clarify. Thank you.